Hello and welcome to our beginner basics. Today we're going to talk about single crochet and half double crochet increases and decreases, and I just kind of lumped them together just for fun, I guess. I don't know. Now typically in a just rows, you won't typically see a whole lot of increases and decreases unless you are trying to shape in some way. So a lot of times for like straight blankets, where you'll see increases and decreases is like if you're doing ripples, so you would make divots and peaks, right? So the divots and peaks will come from increases and decreases. And then like if you're shaping things that are just going to either like dwindle off and then come back on again, then you'll see that as well. Okay, so first, what is an increase? So if you're doing single crochets or you see SC space INC, that's a single crochet increase. Okay, or sometimes if you're doing single crochets, it'll simply say 2 SCs comma and then INC, and what that means is you'll do a single crochet, so one single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then in that third stitch you would put 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So I just did that first one in this stitch because it's an increase. I'm going to go into that same stitch, okay, and then I'm going to do 2 single crochets, and then I'm going to do a single crochet decrease. Now, so you will go into the first stitch, drop a loop, and then go into the second stitch and drop a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all of them, and that will cause a decrease. And then I'm going to do two single crochets, and then I'll do an increase. Okay, so an increase is 2 into the same stitch. I'm going to do 2 single crochets, then I'm going to do a decrease. Go into the first one, drop a loop, go into the second one, drop a loop, yarn over and pull through all. Okay, it's very subtle right now, but as I continue to go, you will see what happens here. Okay, so this one single crochet, and then I'll do a decrease again in the same spot. It's just going to make it that much smaller, and then I will do a 1, 2, and then an increase, 1, 2, and then I'll do a decrease in 1, in the second, there we go, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, and then an increase, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then a decrease. Okay, so if you look closely, I'll lay this down, you can see it's starting to whoop, do whoop, ripple like that. So see, that is how increases and decreases would work. Different patterns like ripples and stuff have different counts for the increases and decreases. This wasn't anything particular. I was just wanting to show you how the increase and decrease worked. I'm going to take this out briefly, take out those 2 rows, and then we're going to take a look at the half double crochet. So this base is single crochet, which is fine. I chained 1, and then I'm going to do a half double crochet into the first stitch there. Okay, and then another. Now a half double crochet increase, so if you're working in half double crochets, you will either see like 2 half double crochets comma HDC space INC comma, and that would be half double crochet increase. Sometimes if you're working in all half double crochets, you will not see it indicate that it means a half double crochet increase. But typically if you're working in a particular stitch and you just see increase, it means within the stitch that you've been using. So the half double crochet increase is pretty much the same. You do a half double crochet, and then in the same stitch you do a second half double crochet. So that's an increase. Okay, then I'll do a couple of half double crochets, and then I will show you. The half double crochet decrease, boop. Okay, so then it goes yarn over into the first stitch, draw a loop, yarn over into the second stitch, drop a loop. You have all 5 there, yarn over and pull through all of them. Okay, and then that decreases that stitch, but keeps the space full. Okay, and that does, it's the purpose is for the same thing. It's increases and decreases, it's all for shaping. So if you're making wearables, increases would be to like make it wider, decreases would be to slender it up. When you are making amigurumi, increases and decreases are for shaping. So if you're making a ball, you would do increases as you make it wider, and then just straight rows, and then you would start decreasing to make it smaller. Also for shaping different body parts, certain areas would have increases and decreases for shaping. So increases and decreases are very important for shaping. If you have any questions, just send me a message, and otherwise, thank you for joining.